everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So now it's raining a little bit. I'm loving the weather. I love the rain, especially our cabin here. As people who don't know, we moved here in the Catskills January 28th of this year, and we're loving it. So what I was going to say, the rain pings against the roof we have, the metal roof. It's red. It's just, you hear it. It's magical, quite frankly. So so getting right into this. Enough Trump. I've already done 3 videos on him. So catching up on Joe Rogan podcasts. The last one now with Cameron Hanes. I believe this was done Thursday or Friday. Was it yesterday or Thursday? It doesn't matter, right? Cameron Hanes is one of my favorite people, really, on planet Earth. Cameron is an awesome dude. If you don't know who he is, let me just show you a picture here. There's Cameron. And here's Cameron just took up bow hunting. Okay, so Cameron is this beautiful human being. He is such a nice guy who happens to be a fucking beast. I mean, he works out. He does, if you don't know about Cameron does these ultra marathons. Like, he'll run the Mojave 250. That's right, 250 miles straight. Like, he'll do it in 3 days and maybe 10 minutes sleep. Okay, this is a guy who does these things. So Cameron right now, like, I think for the past 6 months, has been averaging a marathon a day. Okay, so that's 26.2 miles a day, at least. And he has a full-time job. So I believe he does it in the morning before he goes to work. Can you imagine, like, running 2, 3, 5, maybe even 6 miles a day before work is crazy. How about running a fucking marathon? I believe he gets up at like 5 in the morning. I mean, he is a savage. And he's such a nice man. He really is this decent, good guy. I love him to death. And he inspires me. I first heard about Cameron Hanes on Joe Rogan years ago. And they were talking about his ultra marathons, doing 200-mile and like his workout. And I go, holy fuck. And so people say to me, I do crazy workouts myself. I work out on average 4 to 6 hours a day, probably more, very often more than 6 hours. But I work out in spurts, and I explained this in one of my earlier videos. I work out usually 15 minutes at a time. Stop. So 15 minutes, 15-minute break. 15 minutes, 15-minute break. Sometimes I do 5 minutes. So in between, I work out, I read books, and I listen to podcasts. That's what I do, right? And then at night I'll watch a good film, because everyone knows I'm a film buff. Love film, very passionate about it. Oh, and occasionally I'll play my guitar. So that's what I do, and I'm very happy. Somebody actually texted me, and he goes, "Man, Mike, you have no fucking life. Like all you do is work out and read books, and then do these things too, these video recordings." And I go, "Yeah, that's right. That's my life. That's what I like to do." I mean, listen, I'm in paradise anyway. I mean, look, I live here in this cabin. Like, who's better? I mean, how could you get better than this? Let me just show you, turn this around. All right. So this is my... All right, I'm on my porch, right? So this is what I see every day, right? There you go. All right, so we just put up that little fence because our cat keeps getting out and running away. Our newest one, Shiloh, he's only 6 months old. And, look at the leaves, right? So it just doesn't get any better than this. I mean, just take a look at my house here. I hope my cat doesn't get out. He's a sneaky one. So here it is, this is our kitchen, and my Samsung 55-inch smart TV. And, I mean, so why would I want to go out? I have it here. Yes, I'm a bit of a recluse. That's correct. So, but I love it. My wife is a homebody herself. So, and plus I do have health issues, so I don't feel comfortable going out, and I don't drink at all. I'm basically a nerd. I work out, listen to podcasts, read books, as I said. So, check out Cameron Hanes on Joe Rogan. Oh, and here's another thing too. There's some people that inspire me are Jocko Willink, David Goggins, Cameron Hanes, Adam Stumpf. These are guys who work out savagely, and it's the same way with me. Like, I know that working out 6 hours a day is probably doing more harm than good, but that's not the point. It's I like working out. I love that feeling of it. Just makes me feel good, the endorphins and all that. And here's the thing: I don't see a whole lot of gain, right? Like, I know I look better, I look bigger, for sure, but my muscles are fucked up. Like, I'm not going to get into what's going on with me, but it's not good. And I will sometimes, like, I'll go to, before I retire, go to bed, I go, Madeline, I just worked out, I just checked in my book, my book, I write everything down, every exercise I do. 6 hours and 45 minutes. I ran 11 miles. I do something called farmer's walk. I do push-ups and weights. I do everything, and I don't feel any better at all. I feel worse than ever. And the thing is, you just do it anyway. You get up in the morning, do it again. And know who also is an inspiration for me? I talk about this all the time. Is Michael Strahan for the Giants. Michael Strahan used to say that, you know what? I play the whole game. Fourth quarter, he talks about fourth quarter blowouts, right? Your first stringer, obviously, when he was playing in his prime, like, we're going to pull you out. Like, we're losing 38-0. There's no chance. Last 6 minutes, let's save you for next week. Michael Strahan says, no. That's when you find you separate the men from the boys when there's 3 minutes and 36 seconds left and the Giants are losing 38-3. And there's no chance. And you go 100% each play. Down those running plays. 100%. You're not going to win the game. It means nothing because that's what you do. It's character building. Who cares about gains? When I work out, I don't see gains. That's not the objective here. Yes, I'd like to see gains, but listen, I have right in my notebook, and even downstairs in my den there, my little area, I have the quote. I have Michael Strahan's picture. Michael Strahan. And that's what I do when I work out. Okay, people, I hope you enjoyed that. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk. And boy, if you have not heard of Cameron Hanes, check out Joe's last podcast. He is the best. All right.